Good evening, everybody. Coming to you with another one out of my garden. I'm doing one of each of the ripe ones. I don't know if I'm going to end up doing ones of the unripe ones. Uh, it's quite a lot of tests that I've done, and a lot of these are ones that I've done before, so I think I might just go with the new ones from now on. Today, got one that I've tried before. This is a golden Cayenne. Roland, from In the Hot Seat, sent me these last year, in two different times, an unripe one and then a ripe one. And then for the ripe one, I harvested seeds, dried them, kept them, and here's the result of one of those. So yeah, gonna pop off the taupe. It's been in the fridge a few days, so it's a little bit dried out on the tip here, but golden Cayenne. These are very sweet and pretty damn hot too. I think they're hotter than a regular Cayenne, by a little bit. The green ones are hotter than this, but very lively, apple-ish burst of flavor as soon as I bit into it. Oh man. Yeah. Ugh. I think this might be hotter than the ripe one I had last year. It's building fast. Really intense. Corners of my mouth where I was chewing it up for so long, the spit kind of seeped through my lips here. So that's flaring up quite a bit. Under my tongue is just boom. Roof of my mouth is woof. Throat. And my chest. It's contracting. And then suddenly it's on the outside. Contracts to the center of my tongue and my mouth. I don't know if it's quite as hot as that Bulgarian carrot, but it's definitely hotter than the Ring of Fire that I had. I probably put this around, yes, we'll say about 65,000 maybe. It's definitely good, giving a good strong, very prickly, painful burn. It's a little more encompassing than some of the lower heat annuums like serranos, poblanos, jalapeno, and stuff like that. I can really say though it's a little more snake bitey than some of the ones that I had last year, like the purple UFO, purple Cayenne, Apache, Cheyenne, and stuff like that. And that the one I thought might be a Bulgarian carrot, it was just an orange chili. I'd say this is right around that level. Just very intense. It's fairly encompassing, but it does have the needly undulations all over my tongue, into the throat, roof of my mouth. It's kind of numb. Lips are really just going pulsating. But it's almost like flames flickering to it. Pretty good solid burn. yeah, it's always no matter how many times I do this, it still gets you when they're hot. Even if they're not super hot, I just still get the bursts, and it's definitely noticed that just you don't really fully get used to it. Becomes more familiar, so you don't necessarily freak out or have as intense of an endorphin rush, but it's definitely still damn hot. It's as hot as ones I've had. My tolerance is not the highest that it's ever been, just because I don't chomp whole peppers every day. I have a little bit of spicy food mostly every day, but I try not to burden my stomach or my intestinal tract too much with chomping super hots anymore, because those things can really mess my guts up. So yeah, it was a really good texture, medium thin skin. It was a little dry, but it was actually still very easily chewed up. It wasn't tough or beef jerky like, as I could say. But yeah, really nice, super sweet. When I took that first bite, I had a huge sweet burst. Faintly tart, but not really. This is one of the less tart ones I've had, but it's just really sugary, really sweet. Not syrupy sweet, but nice burst of that, coupled with I could feel the heat kick in, and I got that effervescence of the annuum capsaicin flavors, where almost faintly floral-like, just like a potpourri-like burst of scent in my nose just very quickly, but then it turned into that beautiful, very bright, like I said, lively apple flavor, and just then the heat started building, and it's calming down now. It peaked probably a minute and a half ago, but it's focusing more towards the center of my tongue. It usually does that, kind of ebbs back into the throat, and then the throat burn itself, that's pretty much gone. There's a little bit of, like when I swallow, there's a little bit of prickle right in here in the middle, right below my Adam's apple, but it's definitely not stinging anymore. It's calmed down. I can feel a little warmth in my stomach, but it doesn't feel funky. It doesn't feel like it's gonna hurt. Lips are still got a nice warm glow happening, and roof of my mouth, again, that's coming through a little bit more with this one too. It almost feels numb-ish. So yeah, good stuff. Golden Cayenne. Thanks again this year, Roland, for providing me with the ability to grow this myself. I always enjoy trying out new varieties, and then growing them myself. See how I do the second time around. So, thanks to everybody for watching. I'm gonna cut this one off now. It's still there, but it's died down enough to where I'm not gonna waste my time with extraneous, or your time with extraneous explanation. Yeah, Golden Cayenne. Take it easy, everybody. See you around. I got 3 or 4 more lined up after this, so I will be busy. Bye.